Listen to a gentleman, this a pro-Trump guy. I don't know why I find myself watching his videos now. Pro-Trump people who eventually come loose from it, and he's talking about like there's some very good people in those groups, and that he found himself with some people who are pretty good, and that they're people who have families in Trumpism now that like you should remember relationship before 2015, 2016, all this crap. I disagree. All Trumpism did was bring out what was already in them. So if your brother's homophobic, if your brother is like, that's his issue, if your brother is a Muslim and he's still rocking with people who are like, they hate Muslims because they're homophobic and he likes that, there is nothing you can say to negotiate them out of Trumpism. It's like I said with this people who are never, they want to vote for Biden because of the Palestinian thing. Trump literally had a Muslim ban. Do you think Trump would handle this any better? I have a problem because it's this idea that politics, this is all like a game or something. It's not a game. This is real. This is our lives on the line. You might like Joe Biden. I'm not asking you to like anybody. This isn't a popularity contest. This is a contest to our future. This is about the future of organized human life. This is about science, and do you want people who believe in research and stuff, or do you believe in people who basically, I say it's often, people talk about Make America Great Again. That had to come. Because if you've been denying climate change all this time, and then one day it's 75 degrees in January in upstate New York, and 75 degrees in South Carolina in the beginning of February, and that happens, the natural outcome would be America first. Because as a kid, I always knew to study this stuff, it had to be about people living on the equator, people that live on the coast. It had to always be that. But if you've been denying climate change and now it's obvious to anybody with eyes to see and ears to hear that something's not right, if that's your response, the natural outcome would be, I don't care anymore. Well, you never cared in the beginning. We thought you did. You never, you didn't care 10 years. So I don't agree with that. This idea of like, well, they just need to be, because I think there's a danger in this too of weakening ourselves. I know where I stand. Like a gentleman said, either we fighting for democracy for everybody, or none at all. That's facts. People you don't like. What they're doing now is trying to make America in their image. Anybody putting their maybe before January 6th, maybe I would say this stuff, but post January 6th, post the hearings we've seen, and the stuff we know Trump wanted to go down. If you're still with Trumpism, I don't really have nothing for you. It isn't just about racism or cops or any of this kind of stuff. You're talking about our very society is in danger. And COVID was a cautionary tale to anybody to see that this is what happens when you have a politics and a foreign policy and a pandemic response is dictated by 8-year-olds. That's what this was. It was dangerous, it was reckless, and it was irresponsible. And for me, I'm not interested in that. I have a thing. It says, it's a post. It says, "Have you trained today? A fascist did." That's where I stand.